Hi friends, so I just got an email from my agent saying that I have a voiceover audition due for tomorrow. One nice thing about voiceover auditions is that I don't actually have to go anywhere. Generally, you don't have to go anywhere to audition for them. You can record them in your house on your computer or on your phone even, and send them into the agent, and your agent will then send them into the casting directors. One important thing to remember is speed. Speed is key. The faster you are, the more professional you seem, and the more professional you seem, the more likely you are to get the job. So it's always good to record it as soon as possible and get it sent in as soon as possible. And whenever you get a voiceover audition, make sure you read everything in the email and the script, all the instructions, so you know that you're reading the right part. That's something that can sometimes be confusing, so just make sure you're reading the right part, and that you read everything for that part that you're supposed to read. So let's go do it. Audio level check, test 1, 2. Audio level check, test 1, 2, test 1, 2. And if I get really loud because I'm excited, how does that sound? I'm Danny Irizarry, and I'm 17 years old. One of the tricky things to figure out is how to slate for a voiceover audition. It's easy enough on camera, your name, your age, your height, and who you're reading for. For voiceovers, it's a little bit more challenging. I'm actually going to research again just to make sure I've got the right information. So a slate is really just ought to be, "Hi, I'm Danny Irizarry. Hi, I'm your name," or possibly even not the hi, possibly just even your name. But do something that stands out, because keep in mind, the casting directors are listening to hundreds of these, maybe close to thousands, depending on the size of the commercial. So make it interesting, but make it quick and to the point. I'm Danny Irizarry. I'm Danny Irizarry, and I'm 17 years old. I'm Danny Irizarry. Hi, I'm Danny Irizarry. I'm Danny Irizarry. Probably not going to use that one. I'm Danny Irizarry. This is Calvin. Notice I just took a drink of, it's actually not water, it's a combination of lime and water. That's to get rid of some of the gross mouth noises, the kind of sounds that end up, you get them when you're close to a microphone and talking into a microphone. It's hard to avoid them, but lime water helps get rid of some of those noises. This is Calvin. He works at Hi Vee, Minnesota's nicest grocery store. Here's one thing I'm going to double check to make sure that I've got that I'm pronouncing it right, the name of the store, Hi Vee. So just a quick Google search will probably give me the answer I'm looking for. Hi Vee, okay. So I'm going to open up a video. See if I can hear anybody saying it. Oh man, it's unavailable? Really? Okay. So then my guess is it's Hi Vee. Hi Vee. So, from the top. This is Calvin. This is Calvin. He works at Hi Vee. He works at Hi Vee. Ah, man, I said Hi Vee. He works at Hi Vee, Minnesota's nicest grocery store. He's got big dreams and big friends, like superstar center Karl Anthony Towns and Vikings tight end Kyle Rudolph. Together as a team, they're not just living that Minnesota... I don't know if it came in the microphone, but I pulled my hand out of my pocket, so I'm going to take that over again so I'm not getting that sound in the background. Together as a team, they're not just living that Minnesota life, they're living Minnesota nice. Another important thing to check is the instructions on how, what they want the voice to sound like. They give a short description in most cases, and so you want to keep that in mind when you're reading. One of the things it says here is very earnest, so I want to keep that in mind as I'm reading this. Aw, shucks. This is Calvin. When I said that aw, shucks, that's another way to kind of get into it. If you don't want to just start the script, and you're not starting the script quite as on the right character that you're looking for, you can say a short one-liner to get you into that character, if you will, as you go. So it gives you a it's kind of a running head start into the script. It's interesting because the email said to read all 3 copies, but they look like they're all the same thing. So I read all of them, and I'll send them in, and we'll see what happens. Generally, I'll read the script 6 or 7 times at least, to make sure there's enough different versions so that I can cut them together to it's audio, so that I can cut them together to sound the best that they can, get as many different options as possible. So that's it for this audition, just a quick read, and then some edits at the end to make sure everything sounds good, and here's the final product. Hi, I'm Danny Irizarry. This is Calvin. He works at Hi Vee, Minnesota's nicest grocery store. He's got big dreams and big friends, like superstar center Karl Anthony Towns and Vikings tight end Carl Rudolph. Together, as a team, they're not just living that Minnesota life, they're living Minnesota nice.